Hello, darlings! For the next 2 nights, we're staying at a cozy treehouse. It's right next to a creek. The treehouse is located on the host family's 150-acre property. They also have cabin rentals. Within walking distance is a mineshaft that their great-grandfather built with dynamites over 100 years ago. And yes, you can go inside it. This land has lots of history, and the host family kindly shows us around. The treehouse is near Leavenworth, where you can eat, shop, drink, and be merry. Be sure to take a nature walk on Blackbird Island and soak in the views along the river. Also in this video is a drive through Icicle Canyon. And of course, we gotta check out some places for food, including breakfast tacos and steamy German sausages. Before we jump into the Treehouse Tour, I want to show you glimpses of the beautiful ride through the Cascades. When I filmed this video, it was late October, thus the incredible fall foliage. And there was fog cuddling with the mountain peaks. Just wow. Depending on the season, it could be a totally different experience. Heads up, in the winter, you'll need to check weather updates and prepare for potentially icy and snowy roads. I took the Highway 2 to Stevens Pass. Eventually, the Wenatchee River appears, leveling up the scenery. Every so often, pockets of empty spaces appear on the side of the road. The opportunity to stop and get closer to nature beckons. Let's take it slow for a few minutes and soak up the view. Breathe in that fresh mountain air as you listen to the water flowing by. Minutes down the road is Leavenworth, a charming Bavarian-styled village with beer gardens. Later in this video, I'll show you a place for German sausages and sauerkraut. Leavenworth is a tourist destination that even locals go to, especially in the winter for its Christmas lighting festivals and snowy activities. Here's a photo I took in May. From Leavenworth, it's about a 20-minute drive to the treehouse. A friendly tip, your internet connection might drop, so be sure to copy and paste the directions onto your phone, as well as a Wi-Fi username and password that the Airbnb host gives you. I just drove about 2.5 hours to sleep in a treehouse tonight, for 2 nights in fact. So that's the treehouse up there. You park down here, and there's a little path that you go up. And down here, there is the bathroom and other cabins. And over there is where the host lives. This is the bathroom. You got a little bridge. So the toilet is a literal hole. Think of it as a very fancy porta potty. And this one... The shower room feels plenty warm thanks to the heater. Shampoo, conditioner, and body wash are provided. The shower stall is kept very clean. So each cabin has their designated parking spot. This is our parking spot. And there is a big wooden mushroom. I mean, compared to my hand, boom. And the path to our treehouse is lined with rocks and lots of fall foliage. Now we got a little curve here, turning towards the left. Ta-da! The treehouse. If you're wondering about that sound, yes, it's water. Next to the treehouse is a creek, Hansel Creek. Just before checking in, I had a chat with the Airbnb host. In the span of 30-ish minutes, the sun set. Surprise! It's super dark. I was talking with the host, Sean.
Hi!
And he is going to take us to the mineshaft on his property. And you said your great-grandfather built it?
Great-grandfather hand dug the mine shaft over 100 years ago.
Over 100 years ago. Incredible. And we're gonna go there in this darkness.
In rain.
Yeah, it's raining right now.
This is all animal traffic. Not very many people look at the mine shaft. It's kind of surprising to me.
I heard something in the bushes like cracking. We made it to the mine shaft.
You want to lead?
No, you can lead.
We don't know what's in here. It could be a wild animal in here. Could be a bear. Could be a cougar in here.
No, but seriously, really?
No, I'm just kidding. The ground is dry though.
This is awesome.
You can see how tall he was by how tall the ceiling is.
so quiet in here.
Yeah. You want to see how dark it is?
Okay, I'll be bravish and lead. How long does this go?
One more corner.
He built this all himself?
By hand.
How long did it take?
I don't know. I was in here.
Oh! Wow, and he used dynamites, you said?
Yeah.
Wait, what did you say he was looking for?
Nickel. So you can see where he was digging because there's big cavities in the rock. So right there and right here, you can see where he was kind of chasing mineral.
You could turn this into another Airbnb.
You just need to put a door on it, right? And figure out where to put a daddy long legs.
Oh! Are they sleeping or what?
I don't know. There's more right there. This is where he was rolling the tailings out of the mine with a wheelbarrow and dumping them out here.
Oh, so nice and warm. We got a lantern. Sorry, it's a little bright. And a flashlight. I brought a cooler. Mommy O packed some snacks for me. 2 artichokes as well. And speaking of food, they set out treats. 70% cacao chocolate. Ingredients to make s'mores. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. Oh, we got a bottle of wine. I was a little worried that it might be chilly in here, but thankfully they do provide a fireplace. The portable kind. There's warm air coming from this. So it's nice and toasty in here. Oh, I love these lights. They're hanging from a string that wraps around a branch. And that is the upstairs, and our bed is up there. And we have to climb up this ladder. Check it out. We got plaid bed sheets and pillows, and a tree trunk for a nightstand, and a light on the side, and the light, what is, I think that's a moose silhouette. Oh, up here we also have another portable fireplace. So each side of the bed has a trunk nightstand. Whoa. Oh, cool. So this is an actual tree, and they kept the branch on here. And we have a bird on the side. Yo. I can't wait until the morning and to get all this natural daylight, because there are no curtains in here. So I'm gonna sleep fairly early so I don't get woken up by the morning light. So window. What is this? Oh yeah, this is a smaller window. As a person who loves rain, this is heaven. Hearing all the raindrops hitting the roof, I love it. We're gonna get a good amount of rain tonight until at least 1 a.m. and it starts fizzling out. So I'll show you the fridge. Very minimalistic. There's no running water in here, however, there is a glass full of water here, and this is the sink. You just turn this. Quick example, because I want to conserve this water. Precious. I will drink this water and wash my face with this water. So I'll conserve it. I'm also gonna paint with this water. By the way, I learned that, this creek outside, that water is drinkable. The host's great-grandfather used to drink that water, and the host's great-uncle who lives down the street, he's been drinking that water for like 40 years. And this creek, the water comes all the way from the Enchantments. The Enchantments is a very enchanting place, I hear. Next to the sink are more snacks, chips, almonds, and peanuts, coffee maker, and other items to concoct your cup of caffeine. There's also herbal tea. The long wooden counter is high enough to be bar-style seating. Below the sink are kitchen towels. Below the towels are a metal container of utensils and various tools. And we have a toaster and a cutting board. Above the fridge is a tray of roasting sticks, a lighter, and salt and pepper. By the way, there's a grill outside on the wooden deck. I love these dishes. I've got some dark and earthy tones. We have silhouettes of bears. Always Azul Pottery, Villa Grove, Colorado. We've got outlets, so I'm charging my phone and camera batteries, and I can also charge my laptop. I don't know if it's because my eyes are tired, but I'm not seeing a trash can. I didn't see it inside because it was outside, next to the door. Good night. I'm gonna listen to some guided meditation. This is the view from the bed. Fall foliage. If you're laying down in the bed, to the right, the window frames the creek. So that's the front door, we got windows, and then we have the patio area. Oh, we have a tree trunk on this side. Ooh, and then we have another tree here. Blueberries for part one of this breakfast while having a beautiful view of the creek. Guys, check out this peephole. It's a literal opening. And you get a nice breeze coming through the hole. Aha, there is a hammock under the treehouse. There is a path, and that leads you to the hammock. And because there is a covering, you could actually hang out here during the rain. Even if it's like intensely raining, you're gonna stay dry. So these two trees are connected to the treehouse. And we have a big stone. Yeah, I see a bridge over there. And next to the front door, there are 3 chairs. And this deck wraps around to the grill. And this morning it was misty over here, but now the sun just came out and you see the rays cutting through the fogginess. Today is a sunny day so far. Walking through downtown Leavenworth, I scout for a place to eat. Right now it's 10:30 a.m. and most of the restaurants are not open yet. Eventually, I walk past the golf course and arrive to a restaurant that's said to serve authentic Texas-inspired takeout tacos and hill country barbecue bites. At the time, the interior was under construction, so I sat outside. It was chilly outside, so my food got cold fast. It's all good, I got fueled up nonetheless. By the way, there's free parking here, so you can eat in your car. Didn't know this at the time, but now we know. The air is crisp, and the weather perfect for a stroll. Let's drench ourselves in bright yellow foliage. First, we shall cross a bridge to Blackbird Island, explore some paths, cross another bridge to Enchantment Park, wander around, lose track of time, then circle back and enjoy bits and pieces of Waterfront Park. There are so many stunning views of the Wenatchee River. And now, I'll let the scenery and music take over. Lunchtime at the beer garden. Ooh, love the flame action on the outdoor tables. It's chilly, so I'm heading in. We have choices. High tables, or should we go with more standard height? It's a weekday, so lots of seating options. The balcony dining counter faces downtown. On weekends, it does get pretty busy. People watchers rejoice. Meet the Polish kielbasa, smoked pork sausage seasoned with black pepper and garlic. This meal comes with a bun, fries, and pickle spear. I preferred eating the sausage without the bun. And ooh, when the juices hit my taste buds, made me drool. You know, this will be really good comfort food for the winter. There's a place our Airbnb host recommends, Icicle Canyon. We begin at Icicle Road, The entrance to this road is only 1 to 2 minutes from downtown. We shall drive to Johnny Creek Campground. You can go all the way to the end of the road, which would take 35 minutes according to Google Maps. It's a scenic drive. The point is the journey, not the destination. So if you're stopping on the side of the road to really absorb the views, it'll take much longer than 35 minutes. It was Wednesday and I saw a few cars, so I really feel like it was just Mother Nature and I bonding. A friendly note, there is no cell reception. Well, at least I had none. Makes it sound more adventurous, right? Before the sun sets, let's head back to the treehouse. Sean and his family has a whopping 150-acre property. His great-grandfather built this cabin back in 1929.
And this is the power plant that used to power all the cabins. This is the power plant that used to power all 5 cabins. It was built back in the early 1930s. And the water would come in, he would open that valve at the mouth of the pipe there, and it would control the amount of power and speed that would be produced to power the cabins.
This is historic.
Yeah.
Like, you got your own museum here.
Yeah.
What's that over there?
That's the 100-year-old barn.
Wow.
So this used to be a horse barn that my grandpa and my great-grandfather used to use them for hunting. Date-wise, I don't know when that was, but this barn's been here for over 100 years.
Whoa!
Right through the brush.
Oh! Oh! This car can handle a lot.
Oh yeah. This is a really cool sticker actually on this Dodge pickup. It's from the World Fair in Seattle.
Welcome to Sean's car museum. Why are all these cars here?
So these are all cars that my grandpa owned. He owned a junkyard back in the 50s and 60s. He saved all the cars for parts. We figured anything that had any good value to it, so we tried to save the older valuable cars. We had a bunch crushed. We crushed like over 200 cars that he had.
Yeah, 200?
Yeah.
On this site?
Not here, no, it was in Leavenworth. We brought them out here. We figured all the ones that had any value, we brought them out here to save them.
Hey, you guys are ready for the zombie apocalypse. Like anything, really. Render Park. That's where the petting zoo.
Yep, petting zoo, gas station. He had a hot dog stand.
Oh, hot dog stand.
And cabins.
Thanks to Sean and his family for showing us around. I went to bed at 9:30 and woke up at 5. I tend to sleep earlier when traveling. As part of my daily morning ritual, gonna write in my journal and have some blueberries. I just noticed the rain paused and I looked at the weather and it says that right now it's cloudy, but at around 10 a.m. it's gonna be raining 50%. So let's go and get some shots, explore a little bit more. Remember that little bridge over the creek? Let's cross it and see what's there.
I'm under the tree house and it looks like I need to take this path down. There's another path over there, but this one looks easier to step on. And I think that's the way we get to the bridge. Oh, I thought that this was a path, but it goes back up. How do I get to that bridge? Anyway, this is how the tree house looks from this view. Look at how big this leaf is. Could be used as a fan. I thought the rain paused, but it's actually still sprinkling. So I'm gonna use this leaf as my umbrella just to keep a few droplets from getting on my glasses. And this path leads to the outdoor shower, which is currently closed because the weather is a little colder. On
This one is a historic outhouse built in the 1930s by Sean's great-grandfather. Outdoor shower is there. Bridge is there. I see a path down there. There's so many leaves, I could not see a clear path to the bridge. I did find a path by one of the cabins. And voila! We inch closer to the bridge. Here's a view of the treehouse while standing on the bridge. Cute! It's a narrow bridge. Warning, Bigfoot area. Stay on marked trails. We're gonna try to follow the trail as much as possible. Oh, we have a fallen tree. It was quite windy a couple days ago. Maybe it's from that. Another fallen tree. Ooh, this is feeling adventurous. I'm gonna try to go over it. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Alright, so this is what the treehouse looks like from down here. The path leads to a bench. I'm not certain if that's a path that continues on. How awesome is it to have something like this on your property? Like you have your own mini hiking trail. It's raining a little bit more now, but I want to do a little bit more exploring. This does look like a trail down here. The trail we just walked on was on the other side of the creek. And this is another one. It's a little steep here. Oh, this path must lead back to the hammock. Ah, that's how it connects. Okay. Let's turn around and go the opposite direction. Sean was telling me that if you keep going up, there's a secret distillery that his great-grandfather made during those Prohibition days. That was a lovely little baby hike. Got some fresh, cool air in my lungs. Right now it is 9:15 and we have to check out by 11. And now it is time to do some sketching. 10 minutes a day minimum. Here's a quick sketch I did of this corner. I just realized I didn't give you a full tour of the interior. There are other details I wanted to show you. So that's the balcony, and we have a mirror in the corner. And above, we have some leaves, a string of leaves. And I think we talked about this light, yes. We have an outlet up there as well. Next to the ladder, there is a bean bag, and I love this circular rug. Look at the patterns on this. Ooh. Because of the gray tones, this color palette feels calm and sleepy, colorful in a relaxed way. There's an extra blanket in this woven basket, and there are flowers. These are real flowers. We have oh, that's where the towels were. We got a candle, flameless candle, and we have a cute little bird. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. This must be the guest book. I will sign that in a bit. We have coasters. These curvy lines remind me of Antelope Canyon. Above we have another bird, a couple books here. Things to see in the sky, Treasure Island, the Miracle Town. Above we have another bird. And then we have a tree and a pumpkin and some games. I barely made it. I have this much water left. Well, it looks like I have this much water, but actually the amount that will come out is only half of what's left. One person, 2 nights. I'm guessing with 2 people, you probably will need to get a refill. When you use water from the sink, you don't really know how much water you're using a day. But here, I'm more mindful, so I use less water. For some people, that amount of water is completely enough. Other people, it'll go by real fast. And it does go by faster than you think. I do need to wash the dishes, so yeah, we're gonna get real close to the finish line. Just signed the guest book, and now it is time to head out. The building's silhouette looks like an abstract mountain. There's a huge rock in the parking lot. It'd be so cool if we could enter it and there were stairs leading to a secret cellar. However, it is closed off. Pastries and sandwiches await. Let's see, what to order? Oh, they don't just sell food. You can also buy gifts and goodies. At the time, they had spices, cards, soaps, shirts, and beanies. Turns out this business operates as an event venue. You can rent the space for weddings, family reunions, birthdays, corporate dinners, and more. Got my chai latte with oat milk. The surface is a wonderland of iridescent bubbles. Here's a breakfast sandwich. The sausage looked and tasted like the flat sausage from McDonald's breakfast plate, which always tastes off to me, but I strangely like it because it reminds me of the road trips I took with my parents as a kid. The sourdough bread's edges were crispy and a bit rough. The middle is the best. It's the softest, cheesiest, and sausagiest part. Sausagiest. Yes, definitely that. When a trip comes to an end, conflicting feelings arise. A part of me gets a little sad that it's over, but the other part is excited to go back home. As much as I love to travel, I'm also a bit of a homebody, and I'm looking forward to paint. Hope you guys enjoyed this video filled with golden fall foliage. For those interested in staying at the treehouse and cabins, I put the Airbnb links in the description box. Wishing everyone a safe and cozy winter ahead, and see you in the next video. Remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell. For food and travel in Korea, check out my other channel, Sweet and Tasty TV. Toodles, my noodles. This is cabin number 3, and we have an old car parked here. It does get pretty chilly in Washington during autumn and winter, and the sun sets in winter around like 4:30. So if you stay here during the winter, I recommend you check in as soon as possible, and check-in time starts at 4 p.m. So the host Sean was telling me that in the winter it does snow. They get about like 3 to 4 feet. So just a heads up. It's like 7:30 p.m. It's quite dark. While you're pooping, you can study the map. Hey! Please leave bathroom door open and toilet lid closed when not in use. It helps with venting. I'll give you guys a more detailed room tour tomorrow with the daylight. I know it's only like almost 8 p.m. and I'm already tired. Outside. It's a little misty. Ooh. Oh, the moon is out. You see it? While departing downtown Leavenworth, I spot a very fluffy tree. Such abundance of leaves. Drove up to it, said hello, and gave it a hug with my eyes. See you later.
The sky turns gray against a fiery display of red and golden hues, like the day I fell for you. So what will you do when the sun begins to fall? I'm waiting here for you. Won't you answer my call? Don't you wanna get cozy with me? We'll dive into a reverie. Oh, don't you wanna get cozy? We'll sail across an ocean of sheets. Da 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 da. The wind, it chills you right to the bone, and soon we'll say hello to evening snow. So what will you do when the air gets cold? Won't you quicken your steps and hurry on home? Don't you wanna get cozy with me? We'll dive into a reverie. Oh, don't you wanna get cozy? We'll sail across an ocean of sheets. Da 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 da.
For my arts and crafts Instagram, check out @CreativeChillout. I post pages from my sketchbooks, various paintings, and there's more to come.